Yellow. Have you ever wondered why Muhammad Ali would constantly say, "I am the greatest. I am the greatest," over and over again? Or Mike Tyson, how he said he studied Conquerors and he wanted to get a feel for their mental state, their mentality.
Now, is this stuff that you just studied because you wanted to study Conquerors? Does it just interest you?
I wanted to study that mindset.
Why would he want to do this? What about this mental state somehow adds to Mike Tyson's fighting ability? Well, as we have covered in previous videos a lot, the way you feel does affect your muscle tension. It can affect the fluidity of your striking. But there's something else Mike Tyson is doing in order to not only strike fear into the hearts of his enemies, but to get the whole world to watch. And quite literally, he's becoming a conqueror in his mind. Like they're invincible. No matter what life throws at them, they feel like they're invincible. That's the air Mike Tyson was trying to build within himself. And in doing so, what happened? What is the result of this? People treat you based upon your frame of mind. And you know this because one person can tell a joke, and that joke isn't funny at all. Another person tells the exact same joke, and you can't stop laughing. It's the place it came from. It's the frame of mind. If it's something that's funny to them and they genuinely feel it in their heart, if you feel it in your heart, you cannot move another's heart unless you feel it within your heart all the same. So it has to be an authentic expression of how you genuinely feel. By studying these conquerors, Mike Tyson would build the energy up inside of him, and in doing so, his state will rise. The way he felt would rise. That's why Mike Tyson was able to get a whole audience riling. When they would see him smash, they'd see like the energy he was enveloped with was otherworldly in a way, wasn't it? But that's just it. You build your frame. You just try to build a feel within yourself, and you try to maintain that feel, regardless of how much the world tries to resist against it. That's what happens when someone builds a really high frame. People will do the exact same thing. They'll react to them the exact same way. And you know this because you've probably done it too. You've probably treated other people the exact same way, even people who are delusional narcissists who did not earn that frame. So that's one thing I'd also like to propagate as well. You should build a high frame, but also earn that frame. So it's not just detached confidence. You have something grounding how you feel. Otherwise, what's going to happen? You're not going to be able to be vulnerable. You'll push everyone away. When someone challenges it, you'll just quickly back off it or just push them away. You'll get resentful. And that's the wrong way to live. You should feel good in your being. You should feel good as who you are, and as you engage other human beings, you should feel like you're inspiring them to raise as well. And if they don't, if they get insecure around you, it's just, I'm sorry, but I guess you just have more to learn. It's okay. Maybe one day you'll understand. I'm not here to hurt you. This is just a natural byproduct of how I feel for what I've done, and of say your accomplishments or the character that you've established in the gym. You're really proud of yourself for your character. Whatever you have justifying that confidence is fine. It has to make sense to you, and if someone argues with it, who's going to argue against your character? Staying disciplined to the right decisions and staying consistent to the right decisions over and over again, that is the secret. And if you're neurotic, it's very difficult to maintain that. But that's just it. If you build a specific type of frame, the world will react to that frame. Of course, they will test that frame, but eventually, if you're strong within it, they'll reciprocate the energy of that frame, and you'll have them roaring. That's what Mike Tyson did. The viciousness, the malice, the energy he was enveloped with. He captivated the primal instincts of the world around him through it. They felt that ferocity. It was something magical. A reason for why this happens could be mirror neurons. We have mirror neurons in our mind, and as a result of that, we pick up what other people are feeling, we reciprocate those emotions, we reciprocate the emotions of the dominant frame. And so when you see someone who has a lot of magic around them, perhaps that magic is just them building a certain frame, feeling a certain way, and the world reciprocating that feeling. Of course, testing it at first, constantly testing with negativity. They want to chip you back down, but they also want to see if it's safe to jump into your frame, if it's actually real. And so when they do, they start to feel it too. And when they feel it, they're inspired. They're uplifted. Your magic. It not only shook up the world for you, but it shook up theirs too. Thank you all for watching. And until next time, peace.